I'm attorney Andrew Thompson. In this video, we're talking about traps you should avoid when starting a new business. There are several important things to keep in mind when you start a new business. You want to protect your personal assets so that your business can thrive and you can grow your personal income and wealth. The first thing to keep in mind is not to commingle funds. Okay, when I say don't commingle funds, I mean keep separate bank accounts, keep your funds for the business and your personal life separate from each other. Now, for many business owners, this is nearly an impossible task. Your personal life and business life overlap so much that many of the things you do, it's hard sometimes to separate out what's what. The tax code is a helpful guide, but doesn't always tell you which is which. The key thing is that, for example, if you've set up a personal financial statement or balance sheet that you've used to borrow money, you're going to want to make sure that the assets and liabilities that you've claimed there are preserved in the way that they were originally set up. Don't drop in things that weren't intended to be equity investments into your company, otherwise in the company, and don't pull things out of the company without properly documenting a loan or income withdrawal from the company. That's number one. Number two would be to follow the proper principles of corporate governance. What do I mean by that? Okay, if you set up an LLC in a state like Indiana, for example, you don't have to have an operating agreement to function as an LLC. In fact, my guess is that the majority of operators, owners of LLCs don't have an operating agreement. This is a big mistake. If you're going to operate your business as an LLC, have an operating agreement. After all, once you've formed an LLC, it's an entity unto itself, as are you. As an individual, you're a legal Indiana in any state in America. So between yourself as a member of the LLC, or however many members you have, and the company, you can create an operating agreement that gives you some basic fundamental principles for operating the business. This is very closely associated with what traditional corporations have set up as bylaws. Okay? It's a very good idea to get your bylaws, your articles of formation, and any corporate minutes or resolutions you need in order right away, to keep your corporate documents in order, and usually to have an attorney or possibly an accountant assist you in the process. Really good idea to have an attorney involved because they're going to follow all the formalities that are required by state law. Okay, so following the principles of corporate governance is number two. Number three is to operate your business in every way as if it's functioning according to those principles of corporate governance. What does that mean? Typically, in an operating agreement or bylaws, if you are a traditional corporation or if your business is a traditional corporation, you'll have a date set up for some type of annual meeting. Hold your annual meeting. If there's only one shareholder or only one member, you may not have an annual meeting per se, but what you can do is sit down and meet with your attorney and draft whatever corporate resolutions reflect the accurate pieces of business that need to be transacted for that point in time. This will help you a great deal when you're dealing with banks and other entities that you may borrow money or seek investment from. So there's some very key and simple ideas when setting up your business that it's really wise to follow from the beginning. Don't commingle funds. Follow the principles of corporate government and operate your businesses according to those principles. My name's Andrew Thompson. I'm an attorney in Carmel, Indiana. You can reach my firm, the Thompson Law Office, by calling us at 317-564-4976. or finding us on the web at www.businesslawindiana.com.